My name is Amy Gaudreau, and I'm speaking today about professional dispositions of teachers and how that applies to me as an elementary education major. I believe that some of the dispositions I possess that will make me a successful teacher are high expectations. I have always believed that students and people, in general, live up to the standard that we expect of them. When we believe that people can accomplish great things, they tend to internalize that confidence, and they often show up and do something that amazes everyone. I enjoy giving encouragement and finding the unique strengths in those around me. I am also pretty realistic, and I don't like to give false praise, but look to find something that is truly praiseworthy in each student that I work with. Kids know when we're really getting them and noticing what their strengths and weaknesses are. I'm also big on fairness and justice. My rule for groups has always been that we treat each other with respect. And when we're working in a group or in a group setting, we all treat each other as friends and each other as we would want to be treated. I followed this rule with my own kids when they were growing up, and I've used this rule in a church setting with students I was working with, and now I use it in the schools that I work in. When students have conflict, we talk about what happened, how they could have acted or responded differently, and I have them apologize to each other. The big part of forgiveness is also verbally acknowledging that they forgive the person who offended them. Oftentimes I find both parties need to apologize and forgive. I love it when students are excited about subject material, especially when they learn something that makes them have further questions about the subject. I'm a big advocate of diving deeper and encouraging kids to ask why and to find out more about things that interest them. Every chance I get, I try to foster a learning environment that allows students to explore and grow in their knowledge and creativity. I believe very strongly in professional conduct. My first career was working as a flight attendant, and I went through extensive training on professional appearance and attitudes. We were taught to always be on time, to be pleasant and helpful, to dress professionally, to be prepared, and to work well with others. Maybe one of the best thoughts that was always stressed in my training was when I was getting ready to leave for a trip, pack one suitcase to go on my trip, and pack another suitcase with all of my baggage or the cares and anxieties that I was walking around with, and leave that suitcase at home. When we show up to work, we should be responsible for representing our school and teaching our students that have been entrusted in our care to the best of our ability. As a first-year teacher, the disposition that I will work on the most is reflection. There will be daily opportunities to learn what works and what I want to change for the future. Taking the time to look back on each school day will help me to continually improve and grow in my teaching profession. I also believe that collaboration will be very important, especially if I'm new to a school, learning all of the ins and outs of what happens in the school, where fire drills are held, how the library works, using the computer lab, even curriculum that is used throughout the school for each grade. It is important to be able to work with those around me to create a cohesive and successful educational environment. The qualities that I believe are important for a teacher to show are kindness, honesty, dedication, and capability. Kindness creates a classroom where there is respect and trust. Students feel safe to learn, and they know they are respected and cared for. A teacher needs to model integrity by being honest in her words and actions, being willing to admit mistakes, and forming a good relationship with students. It is important that a teacher is dedicated to her students and the school and is desiring to make the most of every school day by committing to show up, being ready to teach and learn. A teacher should continually seek more education and teaching skills. This will give a teacher a greater capability to instruct and to manage her class, creating an environment where students are flourishing academically, socially, and behaviorally.